All right, I'm going to rant for a moment, and I think it's going to be helpful. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Otherwise, I would just keep it to myself. But I saw recently an influencer in my space. You might not know who this person is, but in the space that I run in, she's pretty well known. She's a 7-figure online entrepreneur who's built out income streams in multiple different ways, from courses to memberships, a lot of freedom involved with it, financial and time freedom. And I've seen her rise over the last 6 or 7 years and the work that she's done to get there. And she did a post recently somewhere, I can't remember where it was, that basically said, after assessing everything, she realized that passive income and having an open schedule does not bring her happiness. And that surprised a lot of people because that's what everybody is trying to get to. That's what they want. And she realized it did not bring her happiness. And I'm a little bit cynical at times. And I said, what does she mean by this? And she listed out the things that actually do bring happiness. And one of them was working deeply with clients, spending a lot of time with the ideal clients that she gets to work with. And I thought about this and I said, there's something not honest about this message, because she figured out how to build a business that gave passive income. Now, I don't like that term. I think there really isn't that much passive income in the world. Passive income comes from active work that money gets invested, and then passive income comes from it. But there's so many people chasing the idea of passive income. I don't buy it. But I do buy the idea of recurring online income, something that you could do one time and make money continuously, or make money in bigger fashions without it taking your time every single time you work. That's what we try to do. We don't want to have to work for money. When we work to build things that create recurring online income that can go on forever. Now, you can call that passive, but it's not. It requires a lot to get there. But once it gets there, it's just so much easier than it ever was before. So when I saw this message, I said, she's not being honest with her people. And people are going to listen to this and they're going to believe it. But the thing is, for her to enjoy the different things that she listed out, including long conversations with her clients, really diving deep into their work, it not being about the money, you can't do that if you're struggling with money. You can't do that much if you're struggling with time. You need to earn income. So the idea isn't that passive income or recurring income or an open schedule is going to bring you happiness. That money, that recurring income, that financial freedom, that time freedom of having an open schedule, it's not about that. It's about what you get to do when you have that. So the things she's talking about, it's true. You get to work deeper with your clients. You get to enjoy the little things in life that maybe you didn't enjoy otherwise when you were stressed out and you were busy. But most people can't relate to that because they don't have that time and they don't have that money. So they're trying to find a way to get there. And you can't enjoy working that way if you're stressed with money. It's much more difficult to do it that way. But what she missed in that post was the idea that creating that life, creating that income, creating that time set her up to actually do the work that she loves. Doing what you have to do so you can then do what you want to do. That's what it's all about. Instead of saying this stuff doesn't make me happy and almost making it seem like it's empty, it's not empty at all. And it wasn't empty for her because she couldn't do these other things that she loves doing if she didn't have that financial freedom and that time freedom. So to say that it's not important is going to send people down a wrong path if they listen to her. The idea is build the business that can give you more space in your calendar. Build the business that can get you more financial freedom in a way that you're not trading your time for money every time you work. And when you have those things, the money's not going to make you happy. Talk to enough rich people. The money really does not make them happy. It gives them a freedom from financial stress. It allows them to do things that they wouldn't have done otherwise. It allows them to not be desperate for money. And time freedom doesn't make you happy. It opens up your schedule, but it opens up your schedule so you could then do what you want to do. And the financial freedom allows you to not have to do it strictly for the money, so you can go deeper into the things that you love doing. If you want to spend 2 years writing a book because that's what you really want to do and it makes you happy, you don't have the financial pressure anymore to have to get paid while you do it. That brings happiness. So to say that financial freedom and time freedom doesn't bring her happiness and it's kind of empty was disingenuous, because you won't be able to do the other things without it. So I just wanted to go on and rant about that, because a lot of times you're going to follow somebody, you're going to listen to somebody, and you're going to think, oh, well, they're doing it that way, so it's got to be the way that I do it. And sometimes when people get to a certain level, they lose perspective on what it was like in the beginning. And when they don't see that, when they don't see, no, this has actually been a very big blessing for me. This financial freedom and this time freedom now lets me do what I want to do. And that's what almost everybody is searching for. That's why I want to help people get to myself. So there you go, rant over. I thought I needed to say this. Maybe that helps you along the path, because creating that financial freedom, opening up your schedule, instead of being stressed in what you do, you get to choose and be happy with what you do. All right, there you go. I'm done. Rant over. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.